What up, YouTube? Today I just want to talk to you guys about a couple side hustles that have benefited me throughout my college career. So, one of my favorite side hustles is just selling on online platforms. I'm talking eBay, I'm talking Facebook Marketplace, Depop, Mercari, OfferUp, all of those that you've heard of before. Some of them operate the same, some of them are kind of different. For example, eBay, you can pretty much sell anything. It's one of the largest online selling platforms in the world. And then Depop is more just clothes and fashion, a lot of vintage clothes and resellers on there. And it's just kind of a fun side hustle for me because I like to figure out the value of items and then flip them and make some profit. Facebook Marketplace is my favorite one to like source for items just because people usually let it go for pretty cheap, and you can also send offers and negotiate. I mean, lowball if you need to, and you'll be surprised. People will accept your offers even if they are low-key disrespectful sometimes, but if you get deals like that, that's how you make profit. So another thing is, do not be so focused on how much profit you can get. Just be focused on how you can make profit, because once you get sales and good reviews and start building up your store or on any platform, once people know they can trust you to ship items on time and ship them in the right condition that you describe, then you'll just ultimately have a following or a market that just comes to you automatically. But that's after you have done it for a while. I'm not even to that point, but I've sold multiple items on eBay, such as just like electronics, video games, and most of the time I get it from either Facebook Marketplace or any platform that I see selling for cheap online. Like, honestly, anything I can get my hands on that I know the value of and that I could flip. So that's one of my favorite side hustles. I've also done some like selling shoes, and another thing you could do if you're really into shoes, you could join a cook group. The only thing is it can get costly, but cook groups usually charge about like around $30 a month. Um, Now you might think, oh, $30 a month? No way. You don't have to join a cook group, but like if you have disposable income and you're really dedicated, I think it's something that's beneficial, and you could easily make your money back if you're committed to flipping items, basically, especially hype shoes and things you can't really get your hands on. It's kind of like a Discord with inside information that not many people know about. So the cool thing about this side hustle is it really doesn't require too much money to start, especially if you're just finding items around in your house or items that your friends or family don't want or just sitting around. You might as well just post it and see what profit you can get. And then you could use that profit to buy something you actually want or reinvest into more inventory for your store and ultimately make more profit. So, I mean, there's been times where I've spent literally all my money on items and then just had them posted on my eBay knowing that they're going to sell because I've sold similar items in the past. And each platform has a different fee that they take out of your profit, and that goes same for promoted listings. Those promotions based on the percentage of the ad rate on eBay, I know, will take out a large chunk of your profit if you're not careful. And you want to be aware of this because you could ultimately end up losing money, especially if you're paying for these items thinking you're going to make some profit. And another thing you can do too is go online and just type in the platform and the fee calculator for that platform, so you know if you're selling an item for $75 after fees, you might only get $55 to $60. It's just good to know. And the cool thing about the flipping side hustle too is it helps you understand the value of certain items after you've gone around and bought a few items and flipped them. You know what's a good deal. You could start asking for bundles, and especially if you go back to the same supplier, whoever you're going to get those items, they'll probably give you deals like if you bought from them in the past, and that's just more profit for your store. So my other favorite side hustle is DoorDash. I've done about 800 DoorDash deliveries, um, and it's sometimes it's annoying having to like find apartments, especially when the customers give bad instructions and stuff like that. But if you have a car that gets good gas mileage and you're just like a high school, college student with a license, like I highly recommend doing DoorDash, especially if you need cash quick, because they also have features like fast pay, which allow you to cash out, and it just makes life easier. I mean, with bills and stuff like that, especially if your family's not in the greatest situation, could just be something that helps. It's also probably not the best idea to do it if gas prices are high. I know in California at one point, gas prices were like $6 a gallon. You just have to be mindful about the orders you're accepting. Acceptance rate isn't the most important rating on the DoorDash app. Your acceptance rate can drop low because they know that they be sending orders out like, go 10 miles for $9. Like, don't accept those type of orders because you're ultimately gonna be put out of the zone and you're gonna spend more money on gas than you are gonna get for the order. Maybe the adjustment pay will help out a little bit, but in the meantime, especially if you're doing fast pay, you don't want to accept those orders and you want to try to get the most money for the least distance possible. And that would just be my advice for DoorDash in general. So if you found some value in this video today, I really appreciate it if you go ahead and smash that like button. Till the next episode, peace.